and I am going to do a quick project for my home. Look at this precious little piggy. I got this for $5 from Facebook Marketplace, and I think it is so precious. However, I am going to paint this frame. It's in a kind of a washed out brown, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think if I paint it one of these green colors, it's going to really pop. After that, I don't know, but I may put a little bit of flowers or something up here in the corner. To me, it looks like it just needs a little bit of something up here. I like it. I think it's adorable, but why didn't they put it in the middle and show both ears? I don't know. But I just think I might put a little bit of something up here, but I'm not positive about that. But I'm definitely positive about painting the frame. And I do that with a lot of my items. A lot of them I get from the thrift store. This one I got from Facebook Market. I think $5 was a really good deal for it, and I think it is just super cute. So I'm going to paint this frame, and just, you know, sometimes you can upcycle things by doing just the tiniest little thing to them. It doesn't have to be a big change. You can just make a change to the color of something or something like that. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and paint this in the celery green. And I'm going to paint the frame. I'm going to paint the outside of the frame, and I'm going to paint the top of the frame, but I'm not going to paint the part of the frame that is actually touching the picture. Sometimes I do, but this time I'm not going to. And if you don't, it's super easy because you don't even have to tape anything. So, but you know, I do it both ways. But anyway, I just think it's going to be really, really cute. I am working on redoing my house. It is a work in progress. Everything I'm getting comes from the thrift store or a yard sale or Facebook Market. And I love the thrill of the hunt, and I love updoing. See, that's just, you can see the difference that it's making. Just that little bit of painting, putting that little bit of color on the frame. I'll probably do 2 coats, but you don't have to do 2, especially if you're going with kind of a distressed look. You don't even have to completely cover. I just think this little pig picture is just so cute. I also got a little cow, which is really cute, but I don't think I'm going to paint the frame of the cow. It's a darker brown, the frame is, and I think it looks pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to paint that. So just going around with this foam brush and this celery paint. It is chalk paint by Waverly. Got to be careful though, not to get, let me get a clean brush. Where'd I put them? That's not it. Here we go. I'm not doing any taping, and a little trick that I do is I take a clean brush and I wipe around the inside just to make sure that I've got a nice straight line. So just to show you the difference. And that's just painting this. It was this brown color. Are you painting? Hi, yes I am. I'm just painting, I'm painting this frame. I'm changing it from a brown, it's a real light, kind of a grayish brown. I'm changing it to a celery green. This is a picture I got on Facebook Market. And now I'm painting the outside of the frame. And I recommend that if you have pictures, if you have things in your house that you want to change, you can change them by just painting the frame a different color to give you a new look. I'm not going to be able to pick it up and show it now that I'm doing the sides. So this is going to be a very quick project. Okay. Okay, once again, I'm going to take this clean brush and I'm going to go try to go inside. Okay. Something else when you're chalk painting, if you get it where you don't want it to be, if you real quick get a washcloth with some water, you can take care of it if you get it in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, gonna get a little bit more paint. When I'm doing chalk paint, I usually do 2 good coats, and then I let it dry, and I just see if anything has been missed. Okay. Take the dry brush. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to show you a couple of things I just finished. Okay, I'm going to flip it around. Okay, so all I did is this was a light brown frame, and I just painted it with some celery chalk paint. Okay, also, I just finished redoing this table. It has the celery chalk paint, and then I did the top in the dark stain. And these are just some pictures that I upcycled by painting the frames. And this little one is my favorite. I painted the frame a nutmeg, and I came in with a brush and did a little bit of distressing to the cowl, made it look rusted, which I think is really cute. So this is just a few things that I've been working on, and I just wanted to show you. I think the pig is adorable. I got that for $5 off of Facebook Market. So thank you for being here. Everyone have a great evening, and happy Father's Day to any fathers.